Life in feudal Europe was a complex tapestry woven from the threads of social hierarchy, agriculture, and the constant struggle for power. Picture a landscape dotted with castles, villages, and sprawling fields. The air is thick with the scent of earth and labor. At the top of this hierarchy sat the king. He ruled vast territories, but his power was often shared with nobles. These lords owned large estates and were responsible for the land's management. They provided protection to the peasants in exchange for their labor. The relationship was symbiotic, yet fraught with tension. Nobles lived in grand castles. These fortresses were not just homes, they were symbols of power. Thick stone walls, narrow windows, and towering battlements defined their architecture. Inside, the lords and ladies enjoyed a life of relative luxury. They feasted on roasted meats, fresh bread, and seasonal fruits. Entertainment included music, dancing, and storytelling. But life was not all revelry. Nobles had responsibilities. They had to manage their lands, settle disputes, and lead their vassals in battle. Loyalty was paramount. A lord's word was law, and betrayal was met with severe consequences. Beneath the nobles were the knights. These warriors were bound by chivalry. They trained rigorously, learning the art of combat and horsemanship. Knights served their lords, often fighting in wars to expand territories or defend against invaders. Their code of honor dictated their actions. They were expected to protect the weak and uphold justice. However, the majority of the population was made up of peasants. Life for them was harsh and demanding. They worked the fields from dawn until dusk. Their hands were calloused, their backs bent from labor. They grew crops like wheat, barley, and rye. Livestock provided meat, milk, and wool. Peasants lived in small thatched-roof cottages. These homes were simple, with dirt floors and a central hearth for cooking and warmth. Families often shared their space with animals. The smell of hay and livestock permeated their lives. Despite the hardships, community was vital. Villages were tight-knit. Neighbors helped each other during harvests and celebrations. Festivals marked the changing seasons. They brought joy and a break from toil. Religion played a significant role in daily life. The church was a powerful institution. It provided spiritual guidance and social services. Villagers attended mass regularly. They believed in the afterlife, which influenced their actions. The promise of heaven was a powerful motivator. Feudal Europe was also marked by conflict. Wars were common. Lords fought for land and power. Battles were brutal. Knights clashed in armor, swords clanging against shields. The cries of the wounded echoed across the fields. The aftermath of war was devastating. Villages could be razed and crops destroyed. Peasants often bore the brunt of these conflicts. They were forced to flee or face the wrath of invading armies. Yet, amidst the chaos, there were moments of peace. The cycle of life continued. Children were born, families grew, and traditions were passed down. The seasons dictated the rhythm of life. Spring brought planting, summer was for tending, autumn for harvest, and winter for rest. As time passed, the feudal system began to change. The rise of towns and trade shifted the balance of power. Merchants gained wealth and influence. The middle class emerged, challenging the old order. This transformation was gradual but profound. The once rigid social structure began to loosen. Peasants sought better lives. They moved to towns, seeking opportunities. The promise of a different life beckoned. The end of feudalism was not without struggle. Revolts erupted. Peasants demanded rights and better conditions. The struggle for power shifted. Kings and nobles had to adapt. Life in feudal Europe was a blend of hardship and resilience. It was a time of loyalty and betrayal, of community and conflict. The echoes of this era still resonate today. The lessons learned from the past shape our understanding of society and governance. In the end, feudal Europe was more than just a historical period. It was a crucible of human experience. It forged identities, shaped cultures, and laid the groundwork for the modern world. The stories of those who lived during this time remind us of our shared humanity. As we reflect on this era, we see the threads of history woven into the fabric of our lives. The struggles, the triumphs, and the enduring spirit of the people of feudal Europe continue to inspire us. Their legacy is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit.